Next one. Kaimai111, would you rather have sex with your female first cousin or any male of your choice? If male, who? All right. I'm gonna do one of those cheaty little dodge questions here and say that I'm gonna choose a man, but the man that I choose is gonna be a post-op transsexual, and so he will have, you know, not a real vagina, but a pretty good vagina. I'm pretty sure surgeons have sure enough hands to make a pretty real looking vagina on someone, and then hopefully she would be, or he, I guess, would be very attractive and have, you know, nice fake everything and not have like a deep man voice or an Adam's apple or anything, because, I mean, as normal as it is in somewhere like Kentucky to marry and have relations with your first cousin or even like, I don't know, your sister. No, I'm kidding. I don't think that's popular anywhere anymore. But it creeps me out, you know? It just creeps me out. And I know that's an evolutionary tendency. We're supposed to be creeped out by the idea of propagating with someone that close to us just because you're more likely to have someone with a mental or physical deficiency. So I'm going to say the tranny who used to be a man, but it's still kind of like he or she is a man because they don't have ovaries on the inside. The internal works, that's still male. The only thing that made them female was adding things to themselves. And I don't really know. I'm no transsexual expert. I mean, so I know those people consider themselves female after that, but physically, are they really? I don't really know. Not going to get out there just in case that might offend someone. So, going to have to go with the tranny option. What is your favorite breakfast meal? From Poke Ninja 97. I do not eat breakfast. I really just don't. I cannot remember the last time I had breakfast, and if I do, I'll usually just grab a banana or something. But if I'm on vacation, I got to get a fatty Belgian waffle. And not one Belgian waffle. Give me like 10 Belgian waffles and like, I don't know, 50 or 60 pieces of thick applewood smoked bacon or hickory smoked bacon, something delicious like that. And then I can just gorge myself on it because I don't understand the appeal of like breakfast buffets, because as soon as I see the bacon tray or the fried egg tray or the Belgian waffle tray, those are the only three I'm going to go to. That's it. Just going to monopolize and just bam, just seize all of those things as fast as I can, then take them back to my seat and gorge myself like a friggin' dog. So yeah, kind of made myself sound a little bit like a gross glutton there, but that's okay. Next, you Swede. Alright, no numbers in that one, thank you. You Swede, what do you think of people who get DUIs? I have no respect for them, and what should the punishment be for them? A DUI, for those of you, I don't know what it's called in the UK or in other countries, it's a driving under the influence. There's also DWI, driving while intoxicated. It's just basically where you drive drunk. Pretty self-explanatory. And for me, I'm kind of split on the issue of DUIs because I have a lot of friends who have gotten DUIs and DWIs, and very few of them were actual situations where they were just plastered drunk, just obscenely drunk, driving irresponsibly, swerving all over the road, and then it would be a good thing, obviously, for a cop to pull them over to protect themselves and the lives of other people on the road who they could potentially injure. And so, really, it's difficult to draw the line, because there are some times where someone is completely fine to drive, completely responsible, but they blow like a .08, which is the legal limit here, which some people can handle that and be perfectly cognizant and able to present themselves, and then they'll get a DUI on a technicality. And so for people like that, I kind of feel bad for them just because they probably didn't even think that they were in any danger. They probably just had a few beers with dinner, then they get in the car and start driving home, not even thinking about it just because they don't even really have a buzz, and then they get pulled over, they get a breathalyzer, and then lo and behold, they're like, holy shit, I didn't realize that I was at a .08. So there's that aspect you have to look at, but then you can't deny the fact that it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? I would rather take the risk that a few people are going to get DUIs at .08 even when they were perfectly fine to be driving than say, oh, let's just be lenient and let people who are at a 1.2 drive around just swerving all over the road, being reckless and completely just unconscionably inconsiderate to other people. So I still have respect for them because I see past their foibles, because people have problems. I've done bad things in my life. They've done bad things. I mean, I've never gotten a DUI or anything like that, but I mean, I've done bad things, maybe not with the law, but still. I still have respect for them just because they're good people who made a mistake, you know? You can't just immediately discount someone for one action, I guess. I mean, I guess there are some actions like that. Like if someone's a serial rapist, you can't be like, oh man, but once you get to know him, Tom, the serial rapist, is still a really nice guy. Like, that's kind of different. But, I mean, I think the punishment should be obviously suspended license for a while, and then from my friends who I've talked to who have DUIs or DWIs, the punishment is incredibly severe. You get a lot of points on your license, you can get your license taken away, and the sheer amount of money you have to pay to get it taken care of is in the, like, lots and lots and lots, like thousands and thousands of dollars, which is not an easy task for most people to pay. So that's my answer to that. Next one. Snakebite 97. Chocolate or peanut butter, raspberry, Snapple, or peach. I'm going to go with chocolate over peanut butter, although if we can fuse those together, my favorite candy are Reese's, or especially Reese's Fast Break, because you get that nougat in there, the menage a trois of wonderful chocolate, peanut butter, and nougat. And so I'm going to go with that, chocolate and peanut butter, but if it has to be one, I'll say chocolate. And raspberry, Snapple, or peach. I'm not a big fan of Snapple, to be honest, just because it's supposed to be like a tea, but it's way, way, way too sweet for me to be a tea. Like, it's just too sugary. I don't like it. And if you get the diet kind, it's still really sweet. It just has that aspartame taste, and it's not even like a bearable aspartame taste. Aspartame, that's not even a word. Let's see how many times we can say aspartame. So it's not even bearable like a Diet Dr. Pepper, which is an awesome beverage. It's just overbearing to me. So no Snapple, please. Rock on, 1M1. Where did Ex Capone come from? Since you don't have your first vids online, I'm not sure if you have mentioned it before. From Spain. Oh, cool. You are very far away, good sir. So, Ex Capone came. I made this YouTube channel before I even came up with Mercadurka. It was because my old gamer tag used to be Al Capone, and then when I was starting this whole YouTube thing, I found someone else who had a similar name to me, and I was like, oh shit, I don't want to have people think that I'm copying him, I'll just change it. And so I switched it over to Mercadurka. I was really stupid at the time. I should have made a new channel called Mercadurka. That would have saved me a lot of heartache and probably helped me grow a lot faster. But, you know, the deed is done. No big deal, whatever. So that's where it came from. And the reason there's an X in front is because my first account that was Capone got, I think it got suspended or I don't even know. I think it got shut down. I don't know. Still could be there. It was so long ago, I don't even remember. I think it might have actually gotten hacked, maybe. Whatever. So, next one. TK__27. Would you rather nail your hands together or your butt cheeks? I think I would rather nail my butt cheeks together because I feel like a nail, like pulling a nail out from between my butt cheeks, like to remove that would be a lot less painful than ripping it out of my hands, you know? And also, you know, I could just lay down on my stomach for a while, or I could just crouch or squat or something. Like, there are things I could do that didn't involve my ass. Like, I could do this commentary standing up, but my hands, I need my hands for a lot of things. That would be very inconvenient to have 2 holes in my hands for, like, I don't know, how long does it take for a hole to heal in your hands? Probably a good while, I'd estimate. So I'm going to go with the butt cheeks.